to the Fairy Network News. My name is M. Diane Bairstow. M is my fairy name, and all you little children may now call me officially Auntie M. As you see, I even have my official auntie ring for auntie emergencies. And anytime you have an emergency, you can just call me on it. And now, yes, Rodney. Rodney's our tech god hero.
Auntie M? Just plain Auntie?
Yes, Rodney. Just plain Auntie.
What happened? Did you fail the FGMEs again?
I didn't exactly fail the fairy godmother exams, Rodney. I just didn't quite score highly enough to get my FGM wings. And Auntie's a very special and very, very important position, as all little children know. Besides, being a fairy godmother is...
What did you actually turn into a pumpkin this time?
In the news, the Human Fairy Alliance is holding its summit in Love and Lightland. There's been a great deal of discord between the Fairies First Alliance, who disdain and disregard humans, and the Fairies for Change Network, who want to work with them. Now here's our human ambassador at the session to fill us in on all the details from the human perspective. FNN has just received a transmission from the Fairies First Alliance. I quote, "Humans are fools. Fairies rule." And that's the news from Love and Lightland and the Fairy Human Alliance. Princess Solano and Prince Handsome Harold have continued to elude their fans, the Stars Ball Association, and the press.
Princess Solano! Princess Solano!
Prince Harold!
Comment on the Stars Ball controversy!
Myself included. Sports fans are furious. The tournament is on hold, and no one has yet been able to cross the Great Divide, brave the land of fright, find the other side of nowhere, count up to the 12th of never in order to find Never Nevermind Land, where the couple has taken asylum. King Wilfred, what's your problem, of Never Nevermind Land, sent a statement to the press via the Fairy Network grapevine, stating that he has promised to give the couple asylum for as long as they want. After all, he said, we never mind. Why should they? Why should you? Out your expensive gym equipment, diet pills, diet books, with only 30 seconds a day practicing the superhero stance, you will be healthy, wealthy, fit, and successful beyond your greatest dreams.
For just £1.99 of fairy dust, you can have the superhero workbook, the superhero video, and the super story of Buster, the world-famous flying pig, who attributes his success to the practice of porcine superhero stamps.
Today in our studio, we have Madame Portia P. Humphreys and Dave, the errant young dragon who was lost in the land of fright for over a week. And he has come back now and recovered from his ordeal to some degree, and he has written a book about his adventures in the land of fright. And since dragons do not learn to speak other languages until they're over 100 years old, they just telepath. And Madame Humphreys is a telepath as well as speaking many languages. So she's going to translate Dave's answers. Now, Dave, what possessed you to go into the land of fright?
Did you understand that question, Dave? What possessed you to go into the land of fright? Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, oh. Well, gold and jewels and diamonds.
Well, dragons do like those things. So what happened when you were there?
Well, oh, horrible. He flew and flew and flew, and he found this cave, and he sunk down in it, and it was slimy and cold, but he saw this huge mound of gold and jewels and pearls and diamonds, and he ran and he jumped on top of it and laid there.
And then what happened?
Well, he fell asleep. And then, as he was sleeping, in came this musician. Oh my gosh. A wizard-like fellow. And all of a sudden, he woke up, Dave did. And he was whirling. Ah! Ah! Ah!
That sounds awful, Dave.
He said, you don't even possibly ever in your whole life understand how horrible it was.
Well, I know. So, the evil magician then had you up against the wall, and what did you do?
I lied! Wouldn't you, to save yourself? I know you're not supposed to lie. But I told him that there was gold and many jewels over across the mountain that I could take him to, much bigger than the hoard he has here.
Oh, well, that was a very clever thing to tell him. So then, what, he got on your back and you started flying across the mountains?
He jumped on my back, and I flew, and he had this cat of nine-tail, and he'd hit me. Ah! Ah! So I turned, and I saw the light ahead, out of the darkness into the light. The magician could not stand it. He lost all of his power, and so I did a somersault. Whoosh, and off tumbled the magician.
Oh, that was very smart. Quick thinking, Dave.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And so are you all healed up now?
Oh. I still tremble in the night.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh, you probably shouldn't pet a dragon like that. Oh. Oh dear. Well, you know, young dragons, you can never predict them. They don't like to be touched on their wings, especially dragon puppets. But here's Dave's book.
Good night.
Good night, Rodney.